Life is kind of like a maze. We run through it, trying to find the right path to take and hoping that it leads to our final cause. But the path that we're taking doesn't always lead to our final cause. It may seem like it will, but sometimes we just have to turn around and go back, and keep trying until we find what's really meant for us. But no one can really find their real path and the true path that they're supposed to be taking unless they discover happiness and what it means. Until they realize that happiness is just a word and that its definition is in the eyes of the beholder, they can never find their final cause, because their final cause has to make them happy, and they have to know what happiness means, right? We're like puzzles. We're all pieced together by what happens in our life, and the sad moments and the happy moments, they all come together to form our final picture. And our final cause is kind of like that last piece of the puzzle that just puts together everything and makes us realize what life really is and what our lives really are. Everyone's puzzle is different and everyone has a story. Well, this is mine. I was born in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I lived on Highbury Street with my mom, my dad, and my older sister, Madison. I honestly don't remember very much from the time before I was 5, but I know I was happy, because, aren't all childhoods happy? Did you know that an infant smiles on average 400 times a day, and an adult only 17? That just goes to show you how blissful ignorance can be sometimes. I know that a lot of people don't believe that, but I know that those days were peaceful. I know that if all I can remember is how the ceiling crumpled in my hands when I touched it, and the hallways I used to run down playing Mary Kate and Ashley with my best friend, and the green chair in the den that I was sitting on when I accidentally swallowed a penny. If those are the things that I can remember, then it must have been a good time, right? My admiration for everything you've done. You know I'm bound to thank you for it. The first 7 or so years of my life were pretty much the same. We moved to Tennessee when I was 5, but we moved back to Greensboro 18 months later. Everything was pretty much the same. It was just my sister, me, my dad, and my mom. And that's all I remember. I don't remember anything significantly happy or unhappy. It was just childhood, right? Things didn't really change until Caroline came along. She was something else. She was kind of the glue that held my family together when times got rough with my parents. Her smile was contagious, and she always had that amazing ability to just warm your heart the minute that you saw her face. She still does, and she is still amazing, but we wouldn't have gotten through all that without Caroline. She was kind of just the light in everybody's life, and she made our family brighter. She was the spirit of the Green family.